Warning.
So, just as a heads up, I did not realize the game audio was too loud until I was done recording, and I wasn't able to fix the audio in post. But I'll be sure it's fixed in episode 2. So if you can bear through that, then enjoy the video.
This game contains flashing and other intense visual effects. Proceed with caution if you have any photosensitivity issues. Here are the options to reduce these effects. Sorry, I'm gonna have to leave the game now. This is too much for me. Alright, so this is a game called Zexion. Many ages ago, Zexion has brought galactic civilization to the brink of destruction. These intro graphics are absolutely amazing. This is a game recommended by my friend Flerponius, by the way. It's supposed to be like a Metroidvania. Zexion was too dangerous to exist, so the ancients destroyed every known trace of it. I'm also getting a very heavy Shovel Knight vibe from this. But across the vastness of space, some exist to this day. Scans have detected Zexion deep within the ruins of the remote planet Cypher X-72. Pirates and warlords all across the sector converge upon Cypher X-72. Okay, if there's pirates, where's the rum? I am not a warrior from planet Orinth. That's always awkward for me to say. I too seek Zexion. Its power just might save Orinth from destruction. And that's the title screen. And a little bit of a confession. I already played this two other times, but it was only at a certain point because I tried recording this 2 separate times with my friend, and the first time, this top save file here, it was the recording was completely off center, like it was the top corner, and in this time, I forgot to include the game audio and his voice. So this is actually technically my 3rd time playing this game, but it is just the opening. And so I thought, screw it, I'll just do episode 1 alone, because clearly I am far too incompetent to actually record something on my own, or with other people. So yeah, very heavy Metroidvania vibes from this, very heavy Metroid vibes for this, even including the, you know, the tease right at the start of the game for a later upgrade. So, and the controls for this are, well, get this. I'm pressing left bumper to jump right now, and the right joystick, is shoot. So it's a very, very different control scheme. You can use A and X. I'm using an Xbox controller. You can use A and X to control, you know, to fire, but the game really wants you to, you know, spin that wheel and shoot like this. Hold X to fire continuously. I'm not using X anymore. One thing I like about this game is that it tries not to have very much RNG. So, if you notice, these flying enemies are dropping rockets. That's not a drop chance, that's a guarantee. This is my rocket right here. And this has always been a bit of a pain for me to try to control, but it works. You see, that flying enemy always drops rocket ammo, and those blocks always give health, so, you know, there's not very much RNG to be had in the game, and I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, this guy, I don't think I can destroy. Never mind, you can. And if you notice, if I don't shoot for a while, there's a little charge effect. It's like a charge shot. It's kind of like when Minecraft was originally going to have that, like, combat rig that they completely avoid, or, you know, they completely abandoned in 2020. Like, where you just don't attack for a bit, and then your next attack is, like, you know, charged, instead of having a cooldown. But I like it. I made the joke that's like a cave. Oh wow, this area just looks like a cave. This entire game is a cave. Controls can be changed in the options menu. Well, I actually really like the control scheme for this game. Okay, yeah, this guy's gonna become rockets, and I don't think it actually does anything. Or, you know, I don't think they actually drop anything you need. And a save point. And this part of the game is probably where I spent the most time so far. I've beaten like 3 or 4 of the game's bosses so far because every time I try to record for it, there's always something I get wrong. Good job jumping into the bullet. You see, I'm still not 100% used to this game's controls because, well, it's like you hit a jump, you hit a bumper. You hit one of the bumpers to jump. And I mean, I could get used to that kind of thing. I played this game called Sonic Sanctuary for a bit, and it's like, you know, 2D Metroidvania, Souls-like Metroidvania, actually. That's a boss over there. And they mapped jump to right trigger, which, yeah, at first feels really shitty, but after a bit, you get really used to it. It's really not that bad. And that there is a boss fight, but I'm purposely avoiding it right now so I can get some other things. That, I need the slide to get under. Again, I've played this level 2 separate times, so I kind of know what I'm doing here. Keyword kind of. Yeah, see, I can't jump up there. But I could jump down if I fail. So that's comforting to know. It's a really good display of skill right here. There's something good and something bad about them being guaranteed, you know, like there being guaranteed drops in the game. You can't guarantee that enemies will drop you health if you're low, so you have to find a save point. Then when you do find an enemy that drops health, it's a lifesaver, literally. Okay, so we have the map here, and if I recall correctly, I don't think there's any missile upgrades until the first boss, so we're just gonna do this. Actually, the first 2 bosses of the game, you can do in either order. It's just, I feel more comfortable doing this one. Maybe I feel more comfortable doing this one. Kind of reminds me of that one boss from the Minecraft Aether mod. The Slider, I believe. Done yet, though. We have a second phase. Yeah! Well, that's the fastest to beat that one. So there's like a it was like a very, very small area that you had to hit that thing in order to kill it, so I think I just one-shot it by using the rockets. Also, I like the sliding in this game. It's very Mega Man-esque. There's actually, it's more than just Metroid influence. There's also quite a bit of Mega Man influence in this game as well, and I appreciate that because I'm a massive Mega Man nerd. I say as I've never played Mega Man 10 or no 11. I played Mega Man 10. It's pretty good. And just like Mega Man, you can turn around, and I even have a unique slide graphic for it, which is cute. You can review the items you've obtained in the equipments menu. Oh yeah, that's something too. Though items in this game. Actually, everything in this game has flavor text. Unfortunately, I can only read it when I get to the title screen, so like I actually have to exit in order to see it. But everything has flavor text. Need these enemies here. What else? There's a container, and that I need the double jump to make it to, which I forgot if I get it after that boss there. Some other areas I can find upgrades for with this here. Never mind, I cannot get that up there. I have been spoiled with one boss in this game that some people have been, you know, they call it like the second hardest boss in the game. So, and I was watching my friend try to fight him for like hours. Alright, I'm gonna go to the save point first. I think this was the first boss that I did my first playthrough. I tried to slide into that. Nope. Slide into that. Oh, don't run into the bullets. There we go. The first time I fought that thing, I think it took me like 2 tries. What's cool too is all the enemies here they do have their own bestiary, and there's more to the bestiary than just a little bit of flavor text. They all have their own, like, larger sprites that are so detailed, it's really cool. And everything in the game has that. This is gonna be so embarrassing if I die. Because this is a Metroidvania, you are obligated to shoot every single wall. And, I'm trying to see if this had a double jump, or, you know, wall jump part. Yes, it did. Yeah, I can't get up there. Oh, and this is world building right here, I think. Okay, no, not quite yet. They have, like, in-game cutscenes, or, you know, like, in-level cutscenes. You'll see soon. That point in time when every game that was even remotely difficult was being compared to Dark Souls. And to be fair, I do, a lot of games I play, I do compare them to Dark Souls in at least a little bit of a capacity, but, like, this is like, we're talking like 2017, when even games like Crash Bandicoot were being called Souls-like because it's so hard. Stormy Ascent is the nameless king. And I say this as someone who's making a game that's very Souls-inspired, but I wouldn't call it a Souls-like, necessarily. Oh, I have not seen this room before. Yeah, this requires a different weapon. And I have that weapon in the other two save files, but, you know, I'm not playing that one again because it's already cursed with, the recordings have been cursed with either no audio or only seeing the top corner. I don't recall seeing this screen. Yeah, here's that world building I was talking about there. Oh, that was a large version of these guys. Holy crap! Tank! Honk. And now he's a platform. Thank you for your service. Some creatures being crafted right in front of my eyes. Or maybe Nadu's eyes. Oh, crap. Wait, I can destroy the base as well. I don't recall seeing this part of the game. I took a different path my first two times. I like that about these kind of games. You can always, you can always take a different path and see something new. Oh, that's neat. You get destroyed before it hits. And I see a path up there I do not have access to. Health. Yay. This is a stealth section.
Stop! You violate.
I don't know if I was supposed to confront that guy or what. Oh yeah. Looks like this was another way around to get the gun that's required to get that. Okay. Oh wait. There's gotta be something down there, right? I don't think I've seen a brick graphic like that in the ground. And the room 2 spaces below me have... Oh, this is a boss fight. I think I'm gonna go explore some other area. You know, actually I cannot. I can't make it up there, so I guess we're gonna do a boss now. Actually, it's the boss. Oh, yep. I know this one. Yep. This one will do well. Can we do it hitless? Can we do it hitless? No, we cannot. I like that it shoots more frequently the less guns it has, which makes sense. Are you just gonna stay up in that corner there, or what? Yeah, he's lost his mind. He's just, oh my word, not only am I not gonna do this hitless, like the option this game gives you. You can restart the boss fight like, right there, instead of going right back to the save point. Dang it. It was powered by green as... Now, this is that gun that I was talking about. I don't know why, but this... it's called the Force Blaster, but it was just given the property of, you know, moving blocks because, I guess, force? Yeah. This game just has all kinds of stuff like that. Oh, my corner was suspicious. Did I go up here yet? The last playthrough was... I don't know. Oh, yep. More world building. And that is where you learn that rockets can destroy, those spikes. Couldn't remember the name of spikes. I made a comment about that one enemy you saw, like, kind of, it looked like a mixture between, like, if we're talking Mega Man, it looked like a mixture between Gutsman and, Stone Man from Mega Man 5. Actually, no, I've already went too far here. We're just gonna have to go back. And then there's a puzzle here. It's not much of a puzzle, but I still managed to screw it up a second time. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, first. Oh, right, this is a cutscene area where I'm like kind of in the background, can't interact with these guys. See, I'm trying to shoot here, not doing anything. This is that guy that I said looked like Gutsman and Stone Man. Some hieroglyphs I am not able to read. I like that part of the game. I have some areas to go back to. I love this gun. What surprises me about this game is just how many enemies there actually are. Like, you don't realize how many enemies there actually are until you look at the bestiary. Oh, that reminds me, last time I played this, I accidentally called the bestiary the bestiality. And, like, I didn't realize that it said bestiality until my friend was like, what the fuck? Should I go back yet? Nah, let's go ahead. If I screw up, I'll just blame the game like a real gamer. These guys I definitely do not like. They shoot webs and you have to like spam your controls to escape it. And I got that there. I don't exactly know how it works, but it's pretty it's pretty annoying. I mean, to be fair, once they're dead, they're not a problem. The webs, I mean, of course enemies wouldn't be a problem if they're dead. And if they are a problem if they're dead, then maybe they aren't enemies. Ah, crap. See, that enemy there, I think, has a guaranteed drop chance, yeah, for health. And and they respawn, so this is a part that's deliberately designed for you to farm. And this is my friend's favorite boss in the game. It's like a virus thing. He tries to fight, and it like destroys the elevator, and he can't escape. Him. And like, I don't even, I pretty sure this is not his doing. It's just that like virus bubble thing that's forcing it to fight me. No, why don't I just stay? No, never mind. No, staying back is not exactly a safe option. No, and it gives you health back every time, so that's really cool. That scream, though. I forgot how little health this phase had. And that just sounded like a straight-up Mega Man noise. Yeah, I'm wasting my missiles on the easy phase, because the thing's a bit of a pain to hit in that one. Oh yeah, no, this was the boss that I said reminded me a lot of the Aether Slider boss. Oh, it hit me after death. And this thing, for some reason, I just always have a problem with. This guy here, because I jump in once. Yeah. See? Here we are. Oh. You see when it stomps the ground, it you know, it freezes you for a moment, just like that's. Oh, it actually, that explosive actually destroys the blocks. I didn't know that. Ah, crap. This phase should be easy, but for some reason, something about this thing's movement just throws me off. That's not exactly what I want. And there we go, boss defeated. What in the world is happening? No, this is awesome as well. Like, 2 at a time, so this shock right here. I tried, okay? I tried to sound shocked and surprised, but, I didn't try very hard. Okay, let's go ahead and go back and get some upgrades before I, advance much further. This is definitely, you know, a shortcut back. Yeah, see, now there's plenty. Let's... Yeah, go ahead and fire the missiles. Find out Zach. Whoa. Whoa, I've never seen this part of the game yet. Oh, rockets. So this is something pretty cool. You actually have to hold out your rocket gun for it to refill it. And something I figured out too while trying to do a quick supply. But if you just do this, you don't get all of your rockets back. It like actually manually refills them instead of refilling them all at once. That's what this room is for. So those aren't pipes. It's just a shortcut back. Okay. See, this is already a much different path than the path that I took my last 2 times through here. When I think about it, maybe these enemies are supposed to tease this weapon I have, the Force Blaster. Okay. There's also map rooms in this game. And what's cool about the map is the map that I keep bringing up is like a mini-map. The full Navigator map actually has like twice the screen space. Like you're able to see a whole lot more out of it. Okay, so I can't make it through there. I'm assuming this is going to be like an Axiom Verge situation where you're able to phase through 1 block gaps or 1 block walls. Seeing spaces down here that I might be able to access. Because the pipes in this game actually work, like, weirdly enough, like Super Mario 3D World's pipes, where they're, like, all connected, and you can influence the direction you go. Oh, wait, oh. Oh, yep, there was a different way to go. Look at that. Missile container. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You must be very, very careful to use your missiles. Oh, that's where this leads, okay. I think I've actually...
You violated the law.
Oh! No! Okay, so I was right about the pipes.
Pay the court a fine.
Oh, I didn't realize there were two of these. The means. Ow. Thanks, game. Yeah, I've never been up here before. Okay. Oh, here's a map. And see, this marks out where I could go, and there's a save point right below. Looks like there is, yep, there's a container right there. And I do not have the means of getting there because this game is stinking. Wait a second, I just had an idea. I have an idea. Hear me out, this one here. No! I wanted to use my slide momentum and make my way up there like that. Again, last time I went through this area, I went the opposite way. I'll just damage boost through everything. That strategy always works, right? No secret resupply there. You could just shoot these down? Even with a regular gun, I didn't know that. Alright. That's gonna be it for episode 1. Next time, you'll be hearing from my friend as well. See ya.